So I'm here to start on my drawing again, and the light is completely different. The other day it was very cloudy and it was around, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock that I was starting to draw. So now it is the morning and the light is shining right on my back corner of my house. I'm sorry, the back corner of my garage, beautifully. And you know, there's a lot more light and contrast as opposed to the other day where it was gloomy, so there wasn't much contrast or shadows casted at all. So the drawing stayed very muted and within the same value range for the most part. So I'm going to try and push that contrast today so you guys can see that better. And as you can see, I've layered very generally the colors that should be in. And now I'm going to start to mix the colors by layering different colors on top of each other, thinking about the color wheel and color theory and what colors mix to make what colors. Obviously, I have a nice variety of colors, but it's nice to get more nuances by mixing your colors. This project really is an accumulation of everything we've learned, from line, so a line drawing, to shapes and mass and form, and then you're thinking about value and deciding whether you're going to blend or leave more texture. How can you resemble the texture that's in your location? And then you're moving on to maybe perspective. Is there a perspective going on? I have this building, this shape in here. That's the back of my garage, so it goes back in perspective, and there's that corner where the fence meets it. So I'm thinking about perspective, texture, value, color, all of those things that we've been learning all semester have now accumulated to this project. What I thought was nice about this location for myself is that I love about Detroit is kind of this idea of nature coming back and taking things over, because there's a lot of abandonment and decay. This back corner of my house and this fence is definitely going through that. I haven't really come back here much and tended to it, and so I really think it's interesting next to this artwork that my fiance put on the back of our garage. We have these organic lines and shapes from the shadows and from the trees and from the growth back here, and then against this geometric building and these lines. So I'm really going to push the contrast. I'm going to try and push some more of that perspective. I'm going to push the color, and you guys can check that out in my time-lapse video. So I want to talk to you guys about color really quick. I'll be posting something about color theory for you guys to look at and read, so you have a better understanding about colors, since we didn't get to talk about that in the semester. So you can use the pure color. You guys have a variety of colors just like I do. You know, when you're thinking about pure color, that's a color right out of the pastel stick that you're not mixing. So yellow would be a pure color. Now in color theory, if you think about yellow, blue, and red, those are our primary colors. Now if you mix yellow and blue together, you're gonna get green. Instead of using the pure green from the pastel stick, you can mix your own green, and that will give you a variety of greens instead of just using that straight green. You can also mix your yellow and red. That's gonna give you an orange. Instead of using that pure orange pastel stick, you can start to use a different variety of oranges by mixing your red in your yellow. So these are your primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. If you mix blue and purple, if you mix blue and red, you will get purple. So you can use the pure purple right out of your stick if you want to, your pure purple pastel stick, or you can mix your own. And again, it's good to get a different variety of colors instead of using that pure color. So there's a difference within your drawing. It's nice to see nuances of color. When you're looking at something, you kind of directly at first relate everything to one color. And then if you look a little deeper in the shadows and in the highlights, you'll notice that the color changes. Maybe it's a little cooler, maybe it's a little warmer. Our warm colors are our reds, our oranges, our yellows, our pinks. Our cool colors are our greens, our purples, our blues, our grays. So think about that when you're mixing color for your drawing today. and when you're working with pastels. It'll be good to see varieties of color, not just the pure color from your pastel stick. The light of the day will also change the way you see colors, so try to go back to the same time. I actually changed the time of day, so my color is going to be completely different, and there's going to be different shadows, but I like it better. So it was a good choice. We have to take that into consideration when you're working from a location and you're plein air drawing or painting. So have fun.